If you've ever dreamed of writing a military thriller but don't know where to start, this course is for you. From crafting gripping action scenes to developing authentic characters and guiding you all the way to publishing, this step-by-step program has everything new writers need to turn their story into a bestseller. Ready to unleash your inner author? Check out the Military Thriller Writing course sponsored by Book Central today and take the first mission toward your publishing success. When people think of thrillers, they often imagine explosions, car chases, and last-second escapes. And yes, those moments matter. But the best character-driven thrillers do something more powerful. They make us care about who is running, fighting, and risking everything in the first place. In this episode, we're diving into how to write military thrillers that feel authentic, how to build action scenes that pull readers forward, and how to create characters who carry the story with real emotional weight. Let's start with the heart of it all, character. In a thriller, plot may be the engine, but character is the fuel. If readers don't understand what your protagonist wants, fears, or stands to lose, then even the biggest action sequence can feel empty. In military thrillers especially, authenticity comes from giving your characters clear motivations beyond duty. Maybe they're protecting a teammate, hiding guilt from a past mission, or trying to prove they still belong after a life-changing injury. Those internal pressures make the external danger matter more. The reader isn't just wondering whether the hero survives, they're wondering whether the hero can hold on to who they are. That leads to one of the most important parts of writing military fiction, authenticity without over-explaining. You want your characters to sound like people who have lived through real training, real stress, and real consequences. That doesn't mean flooding the page with jargon or technical detail. It means choosing specific, believable habits, reactions, and relationships. The way a soldier scans a room, the silence between two veterans who have shared too much, the instinct to check exits. Without thinking, all of that tells us more than a block of exposition ever could. Authentic military characters feel lived in, because their behavior reflects experience, not just rank or job title. Action scenes also need character to work. A good fight or firefight is not just about movement, it's about decision-making under pressure. Every action beat should reveal something about the person in the middle of it. Do they charge ahead when a smarter person would wait? Do they freeze because the situation echoes a past trauma? Do they sacrifice the mission to save someone they care about? These choices create tension because they are personal, not just physical. And when the pacing is tight, the reader should always know what is at stake in the scene, what can be lost, and why the character can't simply walk away. Another key thriller technique is layering suspense through uncertainty. Readers love to feel like they're one step behind the truth. You can build that by giving your character limited information, conflicting loyalties, and pressure from multiple sides. In military thrillers, this often works especially well because the world itself is full of structure, hierarchy, and secrecy. That gives you a natural framework for tension. Orders can conflict with conscience. Trust can become dangerous. A mission can look clean on paper and turn messy in the field. When you combine that uncertainty with a deeply human lead, you get the kind of story that keeps turning pages. At the end of the day, the strongest thrillers are not just about what happens, they're about who it happens to and why it matters. If you focus on character first, then build your action, suspense, and military detail around that emotional core, your story will feel sharper, richer, and far more memorable. That's the power of character-driven thrillers. They don't just entertain readers, they make them feel every heartbeat along the way.